should we talk about Starfield?
Sure. I didn't play that much this week, but I think you played more than me.
I definitely have. I've completely lost the sauce. I'm just faffing about on other planets.
Oh, yeah.
Like collecting resources to craft things, and I'm like, oh my god.
Have you started building a base at all?
No, I've just been using my house that I have a mortgage for.
Nice. Well, I'll tell you my adventure in Starfield today. Not today, but when I played it. And I played it one time, and I'll tell you why I didn't play it anymore. So I was on the main first planet you go where the constellation is, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to go around and just start the game off by running around the planet.
Yeah.
You know, checking it out, scanning stuff, all that stuff. So I'm running around and I scan some bad guys and I scan some flowers and I scan like some weird there's like a spore colony or something like that.
Yep.
So I scan that and then I'm like, oh, a ship is landing over there. Oh, that's cool. Let me check that out. And I go over and there's like a civilian ship. So I didn't realize like if you go on, this is the first other ship I've been on. So I go into the ship and it's like either leave the ship or kill everyone. It's like doing an alert like whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yep.
So I was like, well, I don't want to kill civilians. So I get out of the ship. And then I run around some more and I do some more scanning and, you know, unlocking things. And then I'm like, oh, there's another ship over here. So I go closer and it's like, oh, it's a pirate ship. Okay, I can kill these guys. So I kill the guys outside. I go on the ship and it's like, you know, doing the same thing, like either leave or kill everyone, you know, doing the alarm. I'm like, well, these are pirates. I'll kill them. Yeah. So I try to climb up into the upper area. You know, you have to go through the hatch. And I start climbing the ladder and it starts going like, like shaking like crazy and like, oh, I'm like, what's happening here? So I'm like, is this ship taking off? So I'm climbing the ladder and it just, you know, makes like I'm loading into the up top, but it's like, oh no, you didn't. It puts me back in the little landing bay and it's still shaking like crazy. And then it's like, ugh, I die. So I was like, oh, that was weird. I mean, I guess they didn't want me to take off in this pirate ship, I guess. I don't know. So anyways, I was like, whatever, okay. Reload. And then I was like, oh, these autosaves are really far apart in this game.
Yep, sure are.
So I was like, well, I'll take a break for now. So I was just like, that was a lot of shit I did and I lost it all. Yeah. So I was like, fuck. I'm going to stop playing right now. So that was what I played this week. It kind of killed my momentum that day.
Yeah.
So
it'll do that.
Yeah, it was
it's a game that kills momentum with its game-breaking bugs.
Yeah, I guess it was a bug. That's probably my first bug I've dealt with. But I was just like, what is happening in this ship here? Oh my god!
I really don't understand the menu system in the game.
Okay, how so?
So you load the game up. You can click continue game with your mouse.
Yes.
It'll bring up your save game. Yeah. You click your save game. Nothing happens. You click it again. Nothing happens. You double click it. Nothing happens. You're like, okay.
I think it's actually loading when it's doing that.
No, you have to hit E.
Oh, you're playing mouse and keyboard.
I'm playing mouse and keyboard. You have to hit E. Otherwise, nothing happens.
When I was doing it on controller, I hit A, and it just sat on the screen of the menu of like my saves for like 15 seconds, and I was like, is the game frozen? And then it was like, oh no, it was just thinking about loading it. So
when you're scanning, you got your scanner up, right?
Yeah.
And G is to open up the map.
Okay.
The overhead map. So I'm like, where am I going? Overhead map. Okay, I want to go over to these places, these places, these places.
Yeah.
Great. If you hit F and then G really quickly before your scanner is up, nothing happens. You throw a grenade. Because G is grenade.
Okay.
Right? And I don't think there's any other way to get the overhead map up unless you're in your scanner.
Oh, weird.
So I will stop running, hit F, hit G. Sarah Morgan will run right in my vision. I will bank a grenade off her head, and then we will all run. The amount of times I've hit her in the head with a grenade, it's unreasonable. There's so many. I've lost so many grenades banking them off her head because I hit F and G too quick because I'm trying to bring the map up.
I don't know if there's a way to bring the map up in console except by going into the menu, like the inventory menu sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I just can't remember. It's possible there's another way, but usually it's like on usually for these games on console, it'll be like back button is inventory, not back button, whatever it is called now, option button or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like that'll open inventory, but if you hold it down, it'll like open up the menu to show you the map without going through the inventory. So I don't know.
Right now, I am on a quest to find structure.
What do you mean?
It's literally what it's called, is structure. I'm trying to build like containers in my house to hold my garbage.
Yeah.
And so you need structure. I'm like, okay, well, how do I get structure? Oh, you can. A bone is structure.
Oh, okay.
So I'll
It's
go
like the
and I'll harvest some bone. I'm like, none of this bone is structure. This is all like tissue sample bone. There's like 4 different kinds of. You get bone, and each one there can be 4 different kinds of things. So you can have bone structure, bone like sample, bone something else, and I'm like, what the hell is this? How do I get structure? But you can get these like girder grid things that just pop in your inventory. Like, that's got to be structure, right? No, it's not structure. How the hell am I going to build a chest to hold all my garbage, which I can't hold because I don't have any goddamn structure?
It's a rough time, dude.
It's an extremely rough time.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's yeah.
I was in a high rise, like super posh business place, like extremely posh everything in there.
Yeah.
And I go into the bathroom. There's a garbage can and 3 shelves above that garbage can. Sarah Morgan just runs right into that garbage can, right up those those
She's
shelves,
levitating?
and just vibrates there for the next 5 minutes. I'm like, what are you doing?
She's just
What's
having a
going
good
on?
time. She's like, transcendental meditation.
And then she stops vibrating, turns and looks at me, turns back, and continues to vibrate. I'm like, what the frig is going on?
I love that shit, dude.
And in every bathroom stall, like super posh, super nice bathroom.
Yeah.
In every bathroom stall, there's a plunger knocked over and 3 rolls of toilet paper just hanging out on the ground. I'm like, who the hell's bathroom
They
is
only
this?
designed one bathroom in the whole game.
Right? And it was just, I'm like, this looks so, like, not what the rest of the whole building looks like.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is going on here?
That's, I mean, if they fix it, that'll be something they fix, down the road.
Yeah.
They said they're going to be working on this game for years and years, so who knows?
Yeah, to get all the bugs out of it.
But it's typical Bethesda.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what you expect. It's a huge ass game, and for the amount of like bugs that are in it, I think it's a fair trade-off. The one thing I have seen a lot of TikToks is people like putting a bucket over someone's head and then robbing them because they can't see because they have a bucket on their head. But they took that out of that. You could do that in Skyrim too.
Yeah.
But they eventually changed it so you couldn't do that. Or the other one is you can, rather than like putting a bucket into your inventory, you can hold it out in front of you as you walk around. Like any item you can like sort of carry in the environment.
Yeah.
So the other thing people would do is they just put a bucket underneath the item they want to steal and then like swipe it into the bucket with something else and then carry the bucket to another room where they can't see and then steal out of the bucket.
Oh, yeah. I watched some videos of people doing that.
Those are classic Bethesda maneuvers right there.
Or they'll push like the people out of the room with the item.
Classic Bethesda maneuver. So I like it. It is what it is, but
Yeah, I'm still having fun.
Yeah.
Even though, like, the last time I played, I didn't crash at all.
Oh, I was going to say it stopped crashing as much.
Well, the last time I played, yes. I'm still like, because I know as soon as I stop smashing quick save, it's going to just crash for no reason.
They did do one update, so
Yeah?
they were supposed to have fixed a bunch of problems.
Maybe
so,
they did. Maybe they fixed it.
The one thing I was going to say, I don't know if we talked about it on the first time we talked about Starfield, but the intro is very much like Mass Effect.
Yeah?
Where you touch a little space thing and you get a vision.
Oh, yeah. No, we did talk about that.
Oh, we did?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah, I'm liking it. I haven't done any shipbuilding yet. I haven't done any base building.
Yeah, me neither.
It's
I have my house, and I'm like, this place is awesome.
Yeah.
It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Nice. Perfect.
That's all I need. I built a display case, right?
Yeah.
You can put, depending on how many shelves are in your display case, 1 item in there.
Oh, one on the
one
whole
per
thing?
shelf. Yeah.
One per
so
shelf.
if you build a nice big one, but it's only doesn't have any shelves, you're like, 1 item.
Oh, wow.
I put like a piece of stew in there, and it was like, there it is. Hey, it's your display case. It's got 1 thing.
That's another one I'm sure they'll update to.
Well, no,
fix
they've
it
got
up.
multiple display cases with multiple shelves
Yeah.
so that you can actually do that.
Maybe that one's for a big item or something like
Yeah,
that.
probably.
Yeah, that's something from Fallout where you would display your bobbleheads and stuff.
Yeah.
I think this game is snow globes that you find. I think that's the
I
one.
don't know. I haven't found any.
I found 2 snow globes so far.
Nice.
You must have found one. Didn't you go to the London Memorial?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay.
Well,
there's a snow globe there.
I haven't done any. I went to the place, picked up Sarah Morgan, and faffed off to do whatever the hell I wanted.
Yeah, well, the London one was kind of a do whatever you want thing because I was just like, I read a book about A Tale of Two Cities, and it was like, oh yeah, you should go check out the London Memorial on Earth. And I was like, okay. And then I went there and there was a snow globe. So
I've just been trying to find guys to kill to loot their stuff.
yeah,
That's the whole thing. I've just been loot gobblinging every building I can find.
I did that in Fallout 3. I didn't really. I mean, I'd played Oblivion and everything like that, but Fallout 3, for whatever reason, near Megaton, there was a super duper mart, and I stole every item of the super duper mart.
Yeah.
I went back and forth like 100 times, stealing everything. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was I didn't realize things would respawn.
Oh.
So I went back later. I'm like, oh, everything's back.
That's unfortunate.
But it was fun doing it anyways.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I'm enjoying it. I'll play some more, but yeah, it was a little when I lost all my progress, and it was it would be a different story if it was like, oh, I lost progress of like whatever, but it was like I spent all this time scanning all this shit and like unlocking all the flora and fauna, and then it's like, oh, you have to do that again.
Yeah, and you have to. That's one thing that annoys me is that you have to scan everything multiple times.
Yeah, that's a bit weird to me. How many times you have to do it? Maybe if you level up scanning, it gets faster. I didn't actually look. I bet you there's abilities that make it so you can scan and you get more percentage or something like that.
I don't know. I haven't noticed. My scanning's at level 3.
Okay.
So I don't know. I haven't noticed any speed.
The one thing I did see was I saw a TikTok from...
Oh, your scanning goes rage. You have better range with your scan.
I don't know who it was. It was one of those Twitch guys or whatever. He's a dad. I don't know who he is. He has his kids on the stream sometimes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, he was showing how for the mining, when you're zapping them, it takes like 5 seconds to blow up a lead thing. He's like, but if you aim first, it goes faster. And you zoom in on the little reticule, and there's like these 5 bars on the outside of the reticule.
Yeah.
And if you hold down the aim button, they go like, and then when they get down to the actual thing, you start zapping, and it just goes. So it just explodes them in like a second.
Yeah, I haven't had. Maybe because my mining's so high, it's just fast for me.
Yeah, I haven't done that much mining, so
I
haven't really need that many materials. I haven't tried to build anything yet, really.
Yeah.
So. Yep, lots to do.
Yeah, indeed, there is lots to do.